In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to become overwhelmed by the amount of information, tasks, and responsibilities we have to juggle on a daily basis. People literally have breakdowns and suffer serious bouts of depression trying to keep up with it all. One way to reduce the load on our shoulders is to be organized. Taking control of your time and working environment helps you to prepare for success. Moreover, it can help us manage our lives more effectively and reduce stress. Today, we'd like to share with you 5 tips to stay organized in a busy world. Next week, we will share with you 5 more. And if you make it to the end, we have a special bonus tip for you. Welcome to Money for the Movement, where purpose and profit align. Number 1, make a to-do list. Between our jobs, relationships, hobbies, and the non-stop proliferation of information and new technologies, we just have too many things on our minds. This is why making a to-do list is one of the best tools you can use to help you organize your day. Making a to-do list helps you prioritize what you should be focusing on. Let's say you know you have 20 things to do for the week. It is not productive to try to do all 20 in the same day. If so, you will likely do them half-assed and not get any of them done to your satisfaction. Instead, a to-do list helps you select which ones are most important to do on each day. Maybe you organize them based on your availability, or simply which is due for completion first. However you choose to go about it, a to-do list can help you increase your productivity, time management, and even your memory. This also applies to using a calendar or a planner as well, which is simply a to-do list spread out over a number of days. When you know you have something to do in the future, it is best to write it down where you will remember it. There's just too much to do in this day and age. You're bound to forget something or stack too many things into one day unless you sort them accordingly. So, make a to-do list, use a calendar or planner, and knock them out one by one. Number 2, time boxing. Contrary to our first tip, some people actually hate to-do lists. They think that it can decrease motivation if you don't get everything done you said you were going to do. We can see where they're coming from, because it does suck to get to the end of the day and still have things on your list you have not completed yet. This throws off your schedule for the next day, the day after that, and so on. However, to-do lists work for some people, so we believe it is a matter of preference. The alternative to to-do lists is a method called time boxing. Time boxing is a time management technique that involves dividing your tasks into specific blocks of time and working on it exclusively during that time period. This means you are not switching between tasks just because you're trying to get things done on your to-do list. What's most important is finishing what you started in the amount of time you allotted for it. It is only when your time is up that you take a break or move on to the next time box. Time boxes can be set to different lengths. One method, known as the Pomodoro timer, is for 25 minutes, which some research says is optimal to focus without distractions and have a sense of urgency. In this day and age, who knows if that still holds true, as our attention span keeps getting shorter and shorter. But no matter the amount of time you choose, time boxing helps you stay focused and disciplined. It can also help you increase your productivity and reduce procrastination. If you haven't tried it, give it a go and let us know in the comments how it worked for you. Number 3, keep a clean workspace. An often overlooked aspect of being organized is keeping a clean workspace. Oftentimes, we associate being organized with how we set up our email accounts or online filing systems. While digital disorganization is also a thing, keeping a clean physical space is just as important, if not more. Consider this. A recent study by the University of Arizona found that employees who work in a clean and organized environment are up to 15% more productive than those who work in a cluttered and messy environment. The study also found that employees who work in a clean environment are less likely to take sick days, and they are more likely to stay focused and on task. In another study by the University of Michigan, research found that employees who work in a clean environment are more likely to be satisfied with their job and have a positive attitude toward their work. The study also found that employees who work in a clean environment are less likely to experience stress and burnout. These studies are endless and can be found all over the internet. They show us that keeping a clean working environment is not only more sightly, but improves morale, enhances safety, and better promotes your brand. Number 4, use digital tools. Remember when we said digital disorganization is a thing? Well, technology's true intention is to make it less of a thing. And there is no shortage of digital tools that can help us accomplish this. From a simple Google Calendar to the Notes app on your Apple computer or phone, there are a plethora of digital tools to utilize for your organizational benefit. We recommend trying Asana or Basecamp if you're working in a team to help track and manage your work, or Mint or Personal Capital if you'd like to manage your personal finances. The best part of most of these apps is that the majority of them are free. So, start Googling what's on the market and choose one that's best for you. Use technology to get organized and live more carefree. Number 5, use folders, color codes, and labels. Do you remember using filing cabinets? Many of you won't because technology has always been present in your lives, and most of our filing is done digitally these days. However, filing cabinets were these big, clunky metal cabinets that businesses used to stuff all of their documents into. Some businesses would literally have rooms full of these cabinets, and the only way they could find old documents was to assign color codes and labels to them.
I have looked through a bunch of career guides, photocopied and highlighted key passages, and put them into alphabetical folders so you can make an informed decision.
Well, the same goes for today. Using folders, labels, and color codes helps to keep our paperwork, files, and transactions in order. Imagine needing to find a document from 10 years ago without it being in its appropriate place. You would literally have to take hours, maybe days to search for it. Yet, if you organized each year, each month, each day, and each specific type of transaction in an appropriate color-coded folder, you could locate it in a few minutes. Using folders and labels to organize your physical and digital files will make it easier to find what you need. It will also help you avoid duplication. This tip may seem a little anal for some, but it can save lots of time and resources if applied correctly. Okay, Money Movers, that's our video for today. What do you think about the list? Is there anything you would add to it? Let us know in the comments section. While you're at it, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you can be notified every time we release new content. And if you like today's video, give us a like. This really helps to get us in front of more viewers, which will help grow the channel so we can help more people. Thanks in advance, Money Movers. We appreciate you and your dedication to our mission. See you next week.